Hey, Melessi. I hope that's how I say your name. So, good evening, everybody. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I'm trying to stay consistent with these lives. I wanted to talk about staying ready so you don't have to get ready because I was thinking about my first international opportunity, my first opportunity to actually go overseas and vocal produce for an artist named Perola. She is an Angolan superstar. She's like the Beyonce of Angola. And a year before I ever got an email from her, I was being asked to go to Trinidad. And the Trinidad Malesi, okay, good. The Trinidad thing never worked out. And I remember going to church, and a pastor that was our covering at the time, he was our covering very briefly. He said, this opportunity is not going to work out, but the next one will. Hi, Isaiah. And so I just was like, hmm. And sure enough, the Trinidad opportunity didn't work out. However, I felt the Lord telling me to get my passport ready. Like, you need to get your passport ready. And for me, that's a big deal because I had a British passport at the time. I'm a naturalized citizen now, but I just got my naturalization like a few years ago. So, by a few years ago, I mean maybe 2019, I got naturalized as an American citizen. So, all this time, I've been a British citizen and I've had a British passport, which means there's longer wait times to fulfill it. It costs more money. And I hadn't had my passport renewed since I was like 12. Really, probably since I was like 4. No, I was 12 in that picture. So I said all of that to say, I kept feeling this urge. God was telling me, I'm going to be traveling internationally and you better get your passport ready. And I was not listening. So I did not get my passport ready, even though God kept putting in my mind that I should. And I was thinking, why? Nobody's asking me to go anywhere. Well, 9 months after the failed Trinidad attempt, I get an email from this superstar in Africa. And it was crazy because I never checked my spam messages, but I happened to check my spam and I saw an email that said, please help. And it was from this superstar who had just had a baby and needed help getting her voice back. And she actually invited me to come to Angola for 3 months. I was about 4 months pregnant with Kayla at the time. So I knew leaving for 3 months just wasn't an option. I knew leaving for 3 months just wasn't an option. But I offered to come for 3 weeks and then come home and then come back. And she agreed. And so we agreed to meet in Portugal instead of Angola because she had residences in both places. The process to get my passport at that point was horrendous because now it's on a rush. Now everything is very expensive. I'm asking this young lady for deposits, and I don't even have a secure way of knowing I even have a passport. The only thing I have is an expired passport. I'm a 30-year-old woman. I'm 12 years old on that passport picture. And her people are asking for a copy of my passport because she's booking flights. She's sending thousands of dollars in deposits. And, it just was a very unprofessional way to start our relationship because at the end of the day, she had paid her deposit and I had no guarantee of getting a passport. It was by the grace of God that they gave me a passport because they basically said, your passport was expired for so long that that does not count as a renewal of your passport. That was a brand new passport that you asked us to renew, and you basically asked us to renew it overnight. And they sat on the phone going back and forth for over an hour debating whether or not they should even allow me to have that passport. And at this point, it was days before I was supposed to board my flight to leave. So it was nothing but the grace of God that I ended up getting that passport and was able to go to Portugal. And I said all of that to say, if I had actually started the process 5 months before, 9 months before, when I first felt the Lord speak to my heart and tell me to get my passport, I would have been prepared. And that would have been a level of stress. Excuse me. And that would have been a level of stress that I wouldn't have had to deal with because I would have been prepared. So, what is it that you should have in place right now? What are some opportunities that you want that God is telling you are is coming that you need to prepare for? And ask yourself, are you prepared? Have you actually prepared? Have you laid the groundwork so that when those opportunities come, you are ready to just jump and move forward and make the best impression? What do they say about success? Success is preparation meets opportunity. Don't let your opportunity come and you are not prepared to handle it. I've known so many people who want opportunities, get opportunities, and pass them up because they know they are not prepared. And everybody is not like me. I do well under pressure. I've always done well under pressure. I've always done better on tests than I do in assignments in class. I just do well under pressure. Everybody's not like that. Some people are fight or flight. Their flight comes in when it comes to pressure, unless they are 100% prepared. So if you know you're that person that buckles under pressure, and I've known people that buckle under pressure and they back out. They don't make sure they find a way. They don't fight till the end. They just back out. If you know you're that type of person, that means you definitely always need to be prepared. Are you prepared for the opportunity you are praying for? Are you prepared for what you have envisioned for yourself? If not, get prepared because it's coming. It's coming. The opportunity is coming. The opportunity of your dreams is coming. The opportunity that's beyond your dreams is coming. I can think of so many opportunities 10 years ago that were beyond my dreams that came, and I simply was not prepared to take them. And it sucked. So take inventory of your life and set yourself up for success. Make sure you are prepared and ready when these amazing opportunities come so that you are not waiting another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years for those opportunities to come around again. You don't want to have to do that wait. Make sure you are prepared, whatever it is that you need to do. That is all I got to say for tonight. Hey, Eddie Multimedia coming on here. He's my amazing videographer and audio person and consultant and a few other things. He's amazing. I thank God for him and his wife and his daughters. So anyway, you guys have a beautiful night. That's all I got to say. Bye.